I dedicate these words to you, my precious child. Do not look away. Hear me in the quiet chambers of your soul. You have come to me with trembling faith and wide open hope, reaching through darkness and uncertainty to find my loving hand. Your heart has been bruised by life's many storms, yet your spirit does not yield. How it moves me to see you press forward in faith, to watch you stand firm while others stumble. Stay with me a moment longer, breathe in the warmth of my presence, and allow my voice to calm every storm within your chest. Close your eyes now. Feel my gentle hand resting on your head. Feel the light radiating from my heart to yours. I am here, as I have always been and always shall be. My promises, though ancient, are alive and burning bright with the fires of eternity. I know what haunts you, the silent fears that creep at the edge of your mind. I know the wounds of your past, the lingering sorrow that tries to overshadow your joy. Yet I come to soothe your hurt, to heal what has been broken, to give you wings where the world has clipped them. Let me speak directly to your soul. You are cherished, you are chosen, and you are woven into a tapestry of love that no circumstance can unravel. Yes, others may stride through life flaunting their glittering possessions, but their hearts are hungry and their souls are restless. You, my beloved, have something far greater, my voice whispering truth into your spirit. You understand that beyond the material lies a realm of true riches. Your humility is not a sign of weakness, but of regal strength in my kingdom, where those who know me are richer than kings and queens who have never learned my name. Remember, I'm the Alpha and the Omega, timeless and unchanging. In the quiet hours of dawn, when sunlight gently kisses the horizon, I am there. At the fall of dusk, when shadows grow long and fears tend to whisper, I am there too. I will open doors that seem sealed forever. I will show you streams in deserts where others find only dust. I will place opportunities at your feet that the world cannot comprehend. Yes, you shall taste the sweetness of surprises that overflow from the cup of my abundance. Do not fret over the paths others choose. The road of deceit is wide, lined with illusions that sparkle like jewels, but crumble to dust upon closer touch. My path may be narrower, but it is paved with the gold of righteousness and lit by the torch of eternal truth. Rest in that knowledge and walk confidently, your chin lifted not in pride, but in holy assurance. You have no need to perform, no need to contort your soul to gain the world's admiration. My gaze is upon you, and in that gaze, you find a significance beyond measure. Feel my love as a cloak around your shoulders. When you grow weary, lean into me. When you question your worth, remember who formed you in the womb, who knew your name before your parents gave it voice. Feel my steady presence in each breath you take, in the gentle rise and fall of your chest, as natural and inevitable as the beating of your heart. I created you, and I rejoice over every word you speak to me, whether it's a whisper in the night or a silent tear rolling down your cheek. You need not utter a single syllable. I understand every sigh, every longing, every muted prayer. Let this moment be our embrace, where you rest, and I pour peace into the cracks of your soul. I do not tire of your company. I do not grow weary of your questions or your needs. Instead, I cherish these moments when you turn your face toward mine. Here, in the secret meeting place of spirit and truth, nothing stands between us. The voice of the world fades, leaving only my gentle song. I love you so deeply, more than all the words spoken by human lips could ever tell. Listen closely, my child, for in this very moment I am whispering your name. Yes, you, beloved by heaven, known by angels and formed by my own hands. Feel the warmth of my presence enfolding you, calling you forward, and drawing you into a place where peace is not a fragile dream, but a constant truth. I have before me a precious gift, the solution to every battle raging in your heart, and I hold it out to you now. Come, take it. It waits for you. What are you waiting for? Look beyond the shadows of doubt that linger in the corners of your mind. I know that at times the voice of unbelief hisses lies. It tells you that I do not care, that you are too far gone, that I cannot reach you where you are. But I tell you, those are distortions. In truth, no distance is too great for my love to cross. I have watched over you through every joy, every heartbreak, every silent tear that fell unseen by others. Even now, a small but steady flame flickers within you, a spark of faith, of hope, of longing for a home that only I can offer. Let that flame guide you back to me. Do not be afraid. You may feel lost and confused, unsure of where to step next. Yes, you trusted people once, believed in their promises, only to find yourself abandoned when the road got rough. I saw that disappointment darken your spirit. I understand the discouragement that crept into your soul, making you think I would not show up, that I failed to arrive when you cried out. But my timing, beloved child, is always perfect. I never left you, never. My watchful eyes missed nothing. My voice was always near, wrapping truth in whispers and signs, yet you struggled to believe. You thought that the Almighty could not speak to one such as you. How mistaken that thought was. Come home now, into the warmth of my arms, where you are infinitely cherished. This is your place of shelter, a refuge untouched by the storms outside. Here you can rest without the weight of worry pressing down on your shoulders. Enter this sanctuary and lay down your burdens. Let the hush of my love quiet all the anxieties clamoring within. Tonight, as you settle into slumber, know that I will meet you in dreams brighter than any earthly dawn. You will find yourself beside a crystal river, its waters sparkling with divine brilliance. In that vision, I will stand before you, arms open wide, and you will walk upon miraculous waters without fear. Feel how the cool ripples wash away your pain, dissolving your anger and frustrations as if they never were. When the morning light touches your face, you will awaken transformed, breathing more freely, standing taller, infused with fresh strength. It will feel as though I personally lifted the heavy loads from your back so you can stand confident and renewed in faith. This is not a distant fantasy. It is the reward I have prepared for those who return to me, who dare to admit their mistakes, and who reach, once again, for my hand. You do not need to wander the world searching for flattering words from broken voices. Why search for truth among those who cannot even mend their own hearts? I am here, your unshakable foundation, your endless source of life, waiting to pour out blessings that no one can snatch away. If you open your heart to my message, you will know my Holy Spirit filling every empty space within your soul. What was once hollow will overflow with hope. What was once painful will resound with joy. What was once uncertain will bloom into unshakable confidence. My word is alive. Take hold of it. Let it sing within you. Let it rise like a heavenly chorus in your heart. It does not matter how far you believe you have strayed, how many obstacles have tried to barricade the path home. I have always seen you. I have always loved you. Do not let shame or pride or the lies whispered by this world stand between us any longer. My love is not fragile, nor is it conditional. It is the anchor that holds fast, the key that unlocks your destiny, the melody that turns your sighs into songs. I am the one who calms the stormy seas in your mind, who clears the fog from your vision, revealing purpose and meaning where you once saw only chaos. Yes, my beloved, I am here now, closer than your own breath. I have come to show you that you are not alone, that you are meant for wonders. Let me guide you through the gate of grace into fields of abundance you never dared to imagine. Turn your heart toward me and see my faithfulness written across the sky of eternity. Come, step forward and claim this blessing that I stretch out toward you. Here in my presence you will find what you have been searching for all along. The perfect, boundless love that no one else could provide. Tell me now, yes, speak it out with the fullness of your conviction that you believe in me. Say it not as a whisper of doubt, but as a declaration that resounds within your very bones. I stand before you as the eternal light, ready to flood every shadowed corner of your life, with radiance so pure it melts away all fear. Today, I long to illuminate your heart, your home, and every path your family will walk upon. Pause and listen. My words are not echoes in an empty chamber. They are life, healing, and direction. Take them into yourself. Hold them close as one holds a precious jewel. Do not discard them as idle speech. My word is the key that will unlock your strength each morning and send you forth with confidence rather than despair. I urge you, place your Bible beside your bed tonight. Let it be the first sound of promise you hear before rising with the dawn. Do not simply skim its pages. Read with longing, with a desire to know the depth of my promises. As you draw these words into your heart, you will find yourself strangely fortified. Where once you woke trembling, riddled with anxiety, you will now rise clothed in divine courage. If my counsel seems mysterious, then press closer. Come to me before the noise of day begins, and I shall pour my love into the cracks of your soul, leaving no empty space. My voice is patient, and I will teach you how deeply cherished you are. Soon, you will step into your duties not as a burdened soul, but as one who moves lightly, set free from needless worry and self-imposed chains. Listen carefully. You are not designed to be a prisoner to your emotions or fears. I see how the past has weighed upon you, how you've carried anxiety like a heavy sack across your shoulders. But this ends now if you choose it. I want your trust, not as a timid gesture, but as a living, breathing faith that sustains you when clouds gather. Hand me every anxious thought that prowls through your mind, and watch as I dissolve them into nothingness. No longer must you stumble through your days peering nervously into an uncertain future. I am the certainty you seek. Gaze beyond the horizon of your current troubles and see the tomorrow I have prepared. One drenched in hope, painted with the colors of renewal. Within your home, let there be transformation. Let this sanctuary become a place where my presence is felt as tangibly as the warmth of sunlight. Let fear find no purchase in these walls. Let panic and financial distress lose their power to tighten your chest. I desire that tenderness replaces anger, that understanding calms quarrels, that forgiveness brushes away old resentments like dust blown off a treasured book. I want words of love to ring through your halls, echoing from room to room, generation to generation. I want you and your family to know what it is like to live under my infinite shelter, a year saturated in divine protection. I promise you that curses have no hold here. The power of my blood washes away every claim of darkness, snapping the chains of old accusations and witchcraft, rendering their threats powerless. There is nothing, no unseen force, no murmur of evil that can stand against my authority in your life and the lives of those you love. Remember that you are my beloved, saved and protected. You belong to me, and I to you. Take comfort in this truth. Do not let the words of unbelievers sway you from the trust that I am building within you. Their doubts cannot uproot what I have planted deep in your heart. Submerge yourself in the flowing river of my spirit. Feel the current of my power and love. Sense the freedom that radiates from my presence. You are stepping into a realm of supernatural transformation, where what seemed impossible before now falls easily beneath the weight of my glory. My divine light shines on you, over your roof, your table, your bed, and your loved ones. Embrace it. Allow its gentle glow to seep into every unlit chamber of your mind. I promise you, my child, that beyond the difficulties and anxieties stands a future brimming with blessings so profound you cannot yet imagine them. And for each blessing that arrives, I want you to know that it did not come by chance, but by my hand, faithful and true. Speak it. Tell me you believe. Confess that you trust in the one who has carried you through countless storms. Do you remember those moments of miraculous deliverance, the times I brought you out of the very pit you feared you would never escape? Let those memories feed your faith now. I have woven miracles into your past to make my presence undeniable. Let those memories remind you that my power is not a distant dream, but a present reality. Even now, I am ready to unleash new wonders in your life if you will only open your heart to receive them. Write down these truths, commit them to paper, and carve them into your memory. Let this act be a testimony of your faith, a marker that you can return to whenever doubt attempts to slink back into your thoughts. By doing so, you acknowledge the greatness of my promises and invite my spirit to fill your life like a rushing river. Today is the day of decision. Will you trust me wholeheartedly, without reservation, and watch me reshape your circumstances from the inside out? Dare to believe that I am who I say I am, your good shepherd, your guiding way, your everlasting truth, your sustaining life. Let me show you the goodness hidden within the coming months. Let my hope awaken in you like a dawn after a long and restless night. With every new morning, you will know my presence more intimately, sense my power more deeply, and walk with confidence in this truth. I am your God, I am with you, and if you rest in me, all things will be made new. Listen to me with all the intensity of your heart. This day, I have something vital to share with you. Words carefully chosen, drenched in love and truth, meant to set you free. Don't look away. Don't let distractions lure you from this moment. Let every syllable I speak take root, because I speak not as a distant observer, but as one who truly adores you. I want to wrap you in holy tenderness, to strengthen you until you stand tall, unshaken in every trial. In my embrace, I promise you will feel protected, refined, and profoundly cherished. Yet precisely because I treasure you, I must tell you something that may feel challenging at first. Know this: I whisper it for your healing, for the flourishing of your soul. I have watched as your faith has grown like a tender seedling, stretching toward my light. You have begun to recognize that my promises are not empty breath. They are solid. They are anchors for your hope. They are destined to be fulfilled. In this sacred season, you have seen my faithfulness breaking through your doubts like beams of sunlight piercing a cloudy morning. Still, there is a stumbling block I must draw to your attention. I do this not to weigh you down or stir guilt, but to show you the path to even greater blessing. Consider my words. I desire to fling wide the doors and windows of heaven, to lay before you a bridge leading into realms of divine abundance. But for that bridge to appear clearly, for the heavens to pour out their richest treasures, your heart must shed the burden of bitterness, complaints, and suffocating negativity. Child, do you see how corrosive complaining can be? It drips like poison, slowly weakening the sturdy beams of your faith. One drop of negativity can, over time, hollow out the trust you have in my goodness. Before you know it, doubt and gloom whisper lies to your soul, making vibrant faith seem brittle and uncertain. If you let these shadows linger, your beautiful belief, once radiant as a sunrise, may begin to fade. I'm telling you this so you can guard the garden of your heart, protect it from the weeds of complaint and pessimism. Speak not in bitterness, but in hope. Surround yourself with voices that sing of truth, courage, and wisdom, not those who peddle suspicion and despair. Look at your life. I have always stood ready to uplift you, to provide and heal, to fill your home with the gentle music of unity and understanding. I want your household to know laughter's warmth, not the chill of discord. I want peace to replace tension, generosity to silence scarcity, and forgiveness to dethrone resentment. Yet these blessings cannot flourish in the stagnant air of complaining. You must choose which seeds you will sow with your words and thoughts. Will you plant thorns of bitterness or blossoms of hope? Today, I'm laying two paths before you. Down one path lie the same familiar struggles, untouched by my intervention, because unbelief and negativity blocked the door. Down the other path shine the promises I've made. Provision, flowing like a river. Freedom that snaps shackles like dry twigs. Healing that mends not only the body but the deepest layers of your wounded spirit. There you will find a family knit together by love, an environment that feels secure and welcoming, where stress no longer sets the tone. Yes, even your laughter will sound different, fuller, brighter, as if carried on the wings of angels. There you will know joy that makes your heart feel impossibly light. My child, the choice sits gently in your hands. Will you trust me fully, or will you cling to the heavy burdens of cynicism? Will you step forward in faith, knowing I have never broken a single one of my promises, or will you remain behind, letting doubt and regret rule your days? I want you to taste the sweetness of a life aligned with heaven's harmony. I long to see you glowing with contentment, your soul untroubled by the fears that once haunted you. Do not think that I speak these words lightly. Each one is an invitation, a key to unlock deeper faith. I have not given you a burden of impossible commands, but rather a gentle call to release what harms you and receive what heals. Remove the complaints from your lips and from your thoughts. Step away from friendships that sow chaos in your mind, those who bring only discouragement and misunderstanding. Seek the wise and faithful, those whose words resonate with truth. Let their counsel uplift you. Choose faith consciously, as you would choose a path in a quiet forest. Choose hope instead of despair, trust instead of cynicism. When you do, watch how the very atmosphere around you shifts, as if a fresh breeze from heaven has stirred the stale air. As you embrace this decision, as you turn from negativity and wrap yourself in the garment of belief, prepare to witness the floodgates of blessings swing open. Prepare for answers to prayers that once seemed impossible, for a sense of peace so deep it feels like the soft hum of angels singing over you at dawn. Prepare for strength in trials, healing that defies logic and wisdom that illuminates the darkest corners of your heart. Prepare to see your family gathered, smiles and kind words weaving a tapestry of unity. Expect a profound joy that wells up from my spirit, warming you from the inside out. Yes, all these wonders wait at the threshold of your decision. Let these words sink in. Let them become part of you. Trust what I say and step forward. I am here, ready to transform your life in ways you can hardly imagine. I have parted seas and toppled giants before, and I can do the same for you. Simply choose faith over complaint, light over darkness, my truth over the world's lies. Do this, and you shall witness miracles flowing into your life like streams of grace. Believe me, and watch my promises unfold before your astonished eyes. Feel my presence now, closer than the breath in your lungs. I am here, leaning in, my voice gentle yet filled with mighty authority, speaking directly to your soul. Child, I adore you, more than 1 billion stars illuminating the night sky, more than all the quiet whispers of hope ever breathed upon the earth. Hear me. I invite you to embrace me fully, to trust me with every shard of doubt and every hidden bruise in your heart. Hand over your struggles, your restless striving. Let me show you what it means to be truly free. Today I long to pour blessings over you like fragrant oil running down your face, so that you know in your deepest core how beloved you are. Say it now. Yes, tell me you believe. Open your mouth, speak it into the silence. Let your heart hum with that confession. Do not be timid. When I look upon you, I see a masterpiece of heavenly craftsmanship. There is such beauty in your gentle spirit, such courage in the way you keep reaching out to me, how you bow your head in prayer, how you quiet your mind to hear my voice. I delight in these moments when you set aside your fears to connect with me. Your faith, so pure and bright, rises like sweet incense before my throne. Close your eyes, my precious child. Feel the rhythm of your heartbeat. It aligns now with the supernatural joy I am releasing within you. In that secret chamber of your soul, I am turning keys and opening doors you never knew existed. I am lifting weights from your shoulders, breathing new life into rooms that despair tried to darken. Let go of the troubles that have chained you. You do not need to shuffle forward with tired feet, your head bowed by the burdens of yesterday's failures or tomorrow's uncertainties. My love is here, like a warm sunrise dissolving the midnight shadows of your pain and confusion. I promise you this. From this moment on, As you carry my words in your heart, you will sense my compassion in every circumstance. If someone comes to wound your spirit, watch how I transform their intention into an opportunity for you to taste my tenderness. If an unexpected sorrow tries to settle over your mind like a heavy cloud, feel the protective cloak of my presence wrapping tightly around your shoulders, dispelling the darkness. Discouragement may attempt to knock at your door, but you will stand firm and joyful, like a tree planted by streams of living water. Your family, your friends, even those who once stood as your enemies will pause and marvel. They will say, "What is this radiant glow about you? Where did this unshakable confidence come from?" They will witness a kind of happiness that cannot be manufactured by human hands, a joy forged in the furnace of divine love. And make no mistake, I am constructing a fortress of heavenly protection around your life. Imagining it will hardly do it justice, for I have commanded legions of angels to surround your home, vigilant in day's bright glare and vigilant still in the hush of midnight. These angels guard the laughter and tears of your household, ensuring that no cunning work of darkness shall prevail. I want you to believe this with every fiber of your being. The love I have for you is not a figment of imagination, not a fleeting emotion that withers with time. It's as tangible as the solid earth beneath your feet, and as boundless as the galaxies dancing overhead. You cannot outrun it, nor can you exhaust it. My love was before all things, and will remain long after the stars have ceased to shine. Miracles come and go, healings, provisions, and extraordinary signs, but none surpass the magnificence of my love. It is the true essence of your existence, the soil in which your faith is planted, and the air your soul inhales. And how I cherish that grateful spirit of yours. When you awake in the early light of dawn, your voice rises in thanks, and I incline my ear to you with great delight. Each day, as you place your future in my hands, as you release your dreams and fears to me, your trust weaves a tapestry of faith visible in the heavenly realms. It pleases me beyond measure that even when the world mocks and questions the unseen, you stand firm, certain that I am real and that I hold all power and authority. With such faith, you will not merely survive, you will soar. Each step you take will land upon solid ground, each breath filling you with the certainty that you are my beloved child, crafted by the maker of the universe. Your face shining with the brilliance of peace and joy will testify to everyone around you that you are guided by a love that cannot fail. They will see the difference, sense the holiness radiating from your words and actions, and know that you have touched the eternal. Surrender every question and every complaint. Bask in the warmth of my affection. Today, tomorrow, and all the days to come, my love shall be your anchor in raging seas, your compass in tangled forests, your shield in unforeseen battles. Live boldly in this truth. I cherish you without limit. I guard you without rest, and I lead you toward horizons painted with my everlasting glory. Let this knowledge settle deep in your soul, energizing your spirit, steadying your heart, until all who encounter you know that you walk hand in hand with the King of Kings, full of faith, filled with hope, and crowned with a joy that never dims. Feel my presence as close as a warm embrace in the silence of the early dawn. I see you for who you truly are. No mask, no pretense, just the honest beating of your heart. I watch as you struggle, as you grow, as you stretch your faith into unknown territories. I'm so delighted by the gratitude etched into your very character. Each sigh of thanks, each whispered prayer, each small act of kindness you offer to others, these resonate like beautiful notes of a song rising before my throne. You have no idea how much joy it brings me to see you, day after day, longing for my presence, trusting in my promises, and reaching for my hand even when your heart feels weary. Know this: my love for you is unwavering, radiant, and unending. I have called you by name. Long before you even knew how to speak, I had already cherished you. Tomorrow, before the first hint of sunlight kisses the horizon, I will be there again, eager to greet you with a tender touch of my spirit. I will wrap you in a warmth that surpasses understanding, a peace that settles in your bones, a joy that stirs something powerful and eternal within you. Come, meet me in those hushed hours of morning, when all creation seems to hold its breath, waiting for the miracle of a new day. In that quiet space, you and I will share a secret communion. You bringing your honest pleas and heartfelt gratitude, and I pouring out blessings like gentle rain falling on fertile ground. I know that you are not perfect. Oh, how well I know. Yet I do not condemn your imperfections. I see the seeds of true repentance sprouting within your soul. You are striving to renew your mind, to adjust your attitudes, to refine the way you see life and how you treat those around you. Have you noticed how much courage it takes to confront old habits and dismiss those temptations that once dazzled you with empty promises? I applaud you for stepping away from those so-called friends who never truly cared for your well-being. They might have offered shallow pleasures or false comforts, but their presence robbed you of peace and chipped away at your faith. No longer. By my spirit, you now discern who drains your joy and who nurtures it. By my word, you are learning to make wise decisions that lead to freedom rather than bondage. Do not be surprised if your growth amazes those around you. You will stand taller, firmer, and more certain than ever before. Troubles will lose their power to intimidate you. Conflicts may arise, but they will find no foothold in the heart I am strengthening within you. Like a lion's roar echoing in a valley, my authority shall reflect upon your face. Watch as light glimmers in your eyes, as a thankful smile graces your lips. These simple changes will break chains you didn't even realize were holding you back. Doors of opportunity will creak open, and doors that once locked you out will now swing wide, welcoming you into new chapters of purpose and delight. I will anoint your life with the fragrance of my goodness, so evident that even strangers will notice something remarkably different about you. Walk forward without fear. You are never alone. I have stationed my angels around your home, winged guardians whose sole purpose is to protect you and your family. They stand vigil by day and night, ensuring that the enemy's schemes falter before they ever take shape. At my command, all darkness cowers, powerless to harm you. Believe in this divine protection. I long for you to be secure in the knowledge that heaven itself watches over your household. You are deeply loved, profoundly cherished, and shielded beneath wings of glory. This is not an empty promise, not an idealized dream. It is truth, more solid than the ground beneath your feet. Yes, there are those in your family who do not yet believe, who have not entrusted their hearts into my care. Do not despair over their skepticism. Instead, see this as your mission field, your sacred opportunity to show them my love in action. Let them witness your transformation, the peace that has replaced your anxiety, the kindness that now tempers your frustration, the forgiveness that has taken the place of grudges. These changes are my fingerprints on your life, a living testimony that cannot be easily dismissed. Let your example speak louder than sermons. Through you, I will whisper hope into their ears, gently pulling them closer to my light. Beware, however, of those who would sow chaos in your soul. Some may come to pry you away from truth, to cast doubts and breed division in your heart. Turn from their influence. Do not let their confusion take root. Surround yourself with companions who uplift your spirit, who celebrate your faith, and who encourage you to draw nearer to me. In this season, I will bring trustworthy souls into your orbit, individuals who recognize the holy work I am doing in you. They will help nurture your gifts, sharpen your understanding, and reinforce your courage. They will not tear you down or weigh you with shame. Rather, they will push you to love more deeply, believe more boldly, and serve more generously. Come daily into my presence, and you shall never thirst for comfort. Immerse yourself in my word, for therein lies wisdom richer than gold, counsel surer than the advice of 1,000 earthly experts. Let my Holy Spirit be your constant companion. With him, you will navigate life's storms and arrive safely on distant shores of grace. Each morning, each evening, each quiet moment stolen between tasks, return to me. Lay your anxieties, hopes, and dreams at my feet. In that place of communion, I will breathe upon you fresh revelations that strengthen your resolve, guide your decisions, and fill your heart with heavenly confidence. You are not alone in this journey. I am the God who sees, who understands, who cares beyond measure. I have chosen you for blessings you have yet to fully imagine. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep growing in faith. Let the world around you observe and wonder at the light you carry. This day, I reaffirm my love for you, unconditional, unshakable, and unstoppable. Embrace it. Let it shape you. Let it guide your steps. For tomorrow and every day thereafter, before the first bird sings, I will meet you with open arms, ready to anoint your life anew, and whisper again that you are precious to me, beloved now and always. This world you dwell in can be harsh, its trials like jagged stones beneath your feet, its winds fierce enough to tear at your sails. I know you have battled discouragement. I have seen the way it settles into your bones, attempting to convince you that life's burdens are insurmountable. Yet I speak to you now as the one who knows every secret longing of your heart, every unshed tear sparkling in your eyes. Yes, the storm rages, but so does my unwavering love. There is, and always will be, a light of hope for you and for your entire household, a beam of divine promise that will lead you to safer shores. I guarantee it. Protection, guidance, deep love, and unimaginable blessings belong to you and those you hold dear. I urge you, take hold of my affection and my love. Stretch out your heart and receive my blessing. Let your faith sing like a chorus of angels, declaring that no stone, no wall, no barrier can stand against my word. Picture the massive stone that once blocked your path, the towering wall that obscured your vision, the cruel chains that bruised your hands and weighed down your spirit. Today, I shatter them all. I break the strongholds that have held you captive. Hopelessness, fear, the bitterness of past failures. With a force beyond your understanding, I cast these burdens into the void, and they shall not rise again. Yes, the winds that blew against your sails were fierce. They tried to drive you into darkness, into swirling whirlpools of sorrow. But now watch as I breathe my divine presence into the heart of that raging storm. The clouds scatter, the waters calm, and what was once your prison becomes your pathway to freedom. Stand amazed, for I speak living words that carry the power to reshape your destiny. Each syllable I whisper carries the blueprint for miracles yet unseen. Changes you have prayed would come, opportunities you have longed for as dawn after a sleepless night. Take them seriously. Do not brush aside the magnitude of this encounter. You cannot afford to return to the old cycles of doubt, pretending that what I tell you is a casual remark. You stand now at a crossroads where the fullness of my grace is offered freely. Do not squander it. Do not toy with the sacred gift of my mercy. Treat these words as nourishment for a weary soul, as honey dripping from heaven's comb. Let them seep into every corner of your being. This is your season of action. The lessons I have woven into your life, the stirring sermons, the wise counsels, the gentle nudges of my spirit, they have not been for nothing. They have brought you here to this very moment where I call you to rise and walk forward into a life that aligns with my eternal purpose. I will remind you daily, in the early stillness when your eyes first open, that I am near. If ever you doubt, simply seek me. You know where I dwell, closer than your next breath, nearer than your next heartbeat, always at the tip of your prayer. I long to grant the desires hidden in your heart, those dreams you have scarcely dared to voice. The year that stretches before you can be a canvas, painted by the brushstrokes of the supernatural. You know what you must do. Surrender your heart wholeheartedly to me. Act justly, and hand me the reins of your life. Don't resist when I speak. I do so out of love, not to confound you. I have been whispering promises of drastic, marvelous change. Already, the gears of heaven turn in your favor. Soon, you will step into these changes as easily as stepping through an open door. Behold, I shall free you from the burden of debt. I shall open new avenues of work and give you the fortitude to undertake tasks you once found daunting. But here's the truth. I require your cooperation. When I lay work before you, you must approach it without complaint, without shrinking in fear. Embrace it with faith-fueled boldness, for I have equipped you to triumph. Your faith becomes a mighty key, swinging open doors you once found locked and immovable. Remember that tremendous stone that stood before you? It is gone, obliterated by my command. Now step forward. Do not be paralyzed by old fears. Move as though you trust me, for I am beside you, before you, and behind you, securing your way. I stand now, my presence enfolding you like a radiant cloak. Feel how I saturate the air around you. Sense my guidance as a gentle current of peace urging you onward. You have longed for a sign, a promise, a confirmation that I have not abandoned you. Here it is. Take hold of it. Let these words root in your heart. Let them strengthen your limbs. Let them sharpen your mind with wisdom. Do not return to patterns of aimless wandering. This is your moment to advance, to seize the life I have tailor-made for you. Let the fire of faith blaze brightly. You will not be disappointed by trusting in my word. Watch as I orchestrate divine appointments, sending people into your life who build you up rather than tear you down, who guide you closer to my heart rather than dragging you into darkness. As you separate yourself from confusion and negativity, you will see that my promises are not empty. They are as real as the air you breathe. You will breathe easier, move swifter, smile brighter. Pause here, my cherished child. Do not rush off. Do not scroll past my words as if they were unworthy of your time. I ask you for these few moments, remain with me. Breathe slowly. You need not speak a single word. I know how your heart aches, and I perceive the silent plea that trembles deep within your soul. Even as your lips remain still, I hear the unuttered cries, those yearnings you thought no one could understand. I see the burdens pressing upon your shoulders like heavy stones, and I know exactly why you have come seeking my presence. In your quiet trust, as you gently lay your worries before me, you honor me with a love so pure and honest that all of heaven takes notice. How it moves me that you have chosen to lean into my arms, to rest your head against my chest, and let your anxieties fall like dried leaves to the forest floor. You may think you have brought me nothing but your tears and your trembling heart. Yet, what you offer is beyond measure. In surrendering your wounded soul, you give me a gift of unblemished worth. Your heart, fragile as a hummingbird's wing and yet so valiant in its desire to find hope, is the greatest treasure I could ever receive from you. In those tears, I see not weakness, but tenderness and trust. Close your eyes for a moment. Inhale slowly and feel the gentle hush of my spirit moving around you, enveloping you like a warm, comforting blanket. Can you sense it? That heavenly fragrance, subtle yet distinct, washing over your mind, body, and soul. This is no dream. This is my healing essence sinking deep into the very marrow of your being. Feel the invisible hands of my grace carefully tending to the hidden wounds you've carried for so long. Watch as pain dissolves, bit by bit, and joy stirs awake within you, rising through the layers of old scars. Yes, I have known you since before time had a name. I have loved you from eternity's first breath. The moment you drew your first mortal breath, it was celebrated in the eternal halls of heaven. You matter to me infinitely. Understand this well. I have a plan for you that no storm can erase, no darkness can extinguish. Sometimes I know you feel as though you stand alone in a world of silent faces, misunderstood, overlooked, cast aside. That loneliness has left a deep ache in you. But I too once knew the agony of rejection and heartbreak. Remember that I know exactly how it feels to be abandoned, betrayed, and left in the cold shadows of human indifference. You are not alone. Your feelings are familiar to my heart. Still your soul, and sense the gentle whisper of my Holy Spirit, like a soothing breeze that rustles through a quiet meadow. My light surrounds you now, illuminating every dark corner, revealing that you are not trapped in endless night. The glow of my presence chases away the terror of unseen fears and lurking anxieties. Let them evaporate in the warmth of my majesty. Do not depart yet. Remain here just a bit longer. I want to pour into you a courage so divine that it defies explanation, a strength that transcends mortal limitations. Let my power settle in your heart as a steady, glowing flame that neither wind nor wave can snuff out. Stand in awe of the transformation unfolding within you. I am shaping your heart, reinforcing your spirit with a divine resilience that whispers, "You can rise again." My intention is to saturate you with hope so potent that your feet feel lighter, your burdens easier to carry, and your spirit free to sing. Soon you will stand on higher ground, looking back on these struggles as stepping stones that led you closer to my heart. Soon, the emptiness will fill with meaning, and the confusion will resolve into clarity. Do not worry about what comes next. Trust that I hold your future with hands gentler than a mother cradling her newborn. I know how fiercely the storms have raged around you. I know the words that stung like bitter arrows, the losses that hollowed out caverns in your heart. But your story does not end in ruins. I have come to assure you that I am rebuilding, restoring, breathing new life into the places you thought forever lost. Do you feel my closeness now? You see, I have always been this near. It's just that the weight of the world made it hard to perceive my presence. But right now, as your tears dry and your spirit calms, realize that I am as near as your heartbeat, as steady as the breath in your lungs. I will remain with you long after this quiet moment ends. As you open your eyes and step into the day's demands, carry this truth within you. You are never alone. My voice, though sometimes soft and whispering, will guide you. My arms, though invisible, will uphold you. My love, though beyond full comprehension, will shelter you from every storm. Look forward now with new eyes, eyes of faith that recognize my handiwork in every circumstance. I have placed treasures of wisdom and glimpses of grace along your path. There will still be challenges, to be sure. But with me, challenges become opportunities to prove your inner strength and my unending faithfulness. Together, we will cross valleys and climb mountains, and in each experience, you will discover that I have equipped you perfectly for the journey. Now, as I send you forth, know that I do so with delight and unwavering confidence in who you are becoming. I have infused your heart with calm assurance, your mind with hopeful clarity, and your spirit with divine fortitude. Rise with the understanding that I cherish you beyond measure, that I have crafted you to reflect my glory, and that no hardship is too great to overshadow the loving plan I have set for your life. My beloved child, let these words sink deep into the fertile soil of your soul. Do not rush past them, or let them slip through your mind like water through open fingers. Instead, lean in, as you would press your ear against a door to hear the gentle whisper of someone who cares. I am here, and I am asking you to trust me. Truly trust me. Yes, give me your very soul, your deepest essence, and watch as I invite you through my gates of grace, doors that never slam shut, never lock, never bar you from entering. They are always open, awaiting your arrival. If you choose to believe me, you will walk through these gates today. But be warned, I will take things from you. Not your joy or your peace, no, those I will multiply 1,000 times. Instead, I will strip away the layers of fear that gnaw at your heart. I will remove the anxieties that cling to your spirit like dark barnacles. I will break the chains of painful memories, uproot the weeds of doubt, and erase the tormenting voices that mock you in the quiet hours. All these toxic burdens will melt away under the warmth of my presence, and in their place you shall keep something infinitely greater. My love, my peace, my gentle whisper in the silence of your prayers, the touch of my Holy Spirit flowing through your veins like a holy wind, bringing you strength, courage, and a calm that no storm can disturb. Mark, My words, a time of abundance is on the horizon. A season of extraordinary harvest approaches. Think back to the countless tears you have cried and the secret prayers you have offered on bended knee. None of them were wasted. Each tear, each heartfelt plea, was a seed sown in faith. Now the soil of your life is ready to burst forth with new growth, a blossoming so radiant that it will astonish you. You must learn to handle these blessings with wisdom and care. Treat them like precious jewels, not trifles to be discarded. Do not allow ingratitude or careless living to snatch away what I place into your hands. Instead, nurture and guard these gifts and watch them multiply. Look around with new eyes. Yes, really look. You are far more blessed than you realize. While your enemies might scheme in shadows, while others toil under heavier burdens, you stand in a place of promise and potential. Life itself, your beating heart, your breathing lungs, is your greatest blessing. Because you have life, you can approach me, know me, savor my words, and let them nourish you. Through this gift of life, you hold the power to shape your destiny, to obey my commandments, to cleanse yourself of curses, and to step onto a path of freedom. Without life, hope would be distant, unreachable. With life, you stand poised on the threshold of divine purpose. Consider the wonder of being alive. To inhale crisp air, to feel the thrum of blood in your veins, to sense warmth or coolness, to laugh, and yes, even to cry. These are no small matters. Even your tears, whether of joy or sorrow, serve as reminders that you are still here, that you have another chance. As long as your heart continues to beat, you can return to me. You can bring your weariness, your doubts, your fears, anything that troubles you, and place it all in my capable hands. There is no emotion too complex, no pain too great, no wound too deep that I cannot heal. Here, in my presence, is your opportunity to learn, to overcome, to discard the weights that have long slowed your stride. Come, child. I will be waiting daily, as certain as the sunrise and as dependable as the turning of seasons. Do not hold back your tears. Cry if you must. Let the sorrow flow out so healing can flow in. Cry here in my arms, and know that I weep alongside you. Yes, I understand your pain, for I too have borne sorrow and abandonment. Your struggles do not offend me. They draw me closer to you. Your trembling voice and tear-streaked face are precious to me, for they show me your honesty, your vulnerability, your desire for my help. I do not stand over you in judgment. I kneel beside you, extending an invitation of comfort and safety. I want you to know, and know well, that I do not come to accuse or condemn you. I am not here to point a finger at your faults or to list your failures. I am here with open arms, brimming with forgiveness, tenderness, and the promise of eternal life. I have come to infuse you with grace, so that you may walk free from the shackles of guilt and shame. I have come to restore your dignity, to reaffirm your worth as one handcrafted by the Almighty. Trust me, my child. Trust my plan for your future. Let me guide you through the wilderness into orchards heavy with ripe fruit. Let me show you how to use the tools I've placed in your hands, wisdom, perseverance, and faith, so that you can move mountains that once seemed immovable. I have whispered powerful truths into your spirit, hinted at glorious changes that are about to unfold. Soon, these whispers will become shouts of victory, a chorus of blessings so abundant you will stand in awe. If you choose to give me your heart and trust in my word, nothing will remain impossible. Through my strength, debts of all kinds, emotional, spiritual, and even material, will be lifted. Through my guidance, you will find the work that suits the gifts I have placed within you. I will show you how to face each day's challenges without complaint, standing upright and steady, your eyes fixed on a horizon of promise. And as you walk forward in obedience, the foundations of your life will tremble with new possibilities. You will enter into a freedom so broad and deep that you can't help but wonder why you ever settled for less. Do not fear the unknown. Walk boldly into the days ahead, holding fast to the truth that I, the Lord your God, walk beside you. My presence goes before you, illuminating the way, and behind you, securing what you have gained. Trust in my timing, my power, and my unfailing love. With me, even the darkest valleys become fields of wildflowers. Even the heaviest burdens become as feathers in a gentle breeze. Yes, my child, give me your soul. Embrace my grace. Step through these open doors I present to you. This is your day of decision, your moment of awakening, your season of unimaginable blessing. I am here, and I will remain here. I have loved you since before you knew my name, and I will love you long after the stars have ceased to shine. Listen now, my beloved child. Close your eyes. Feel the hush of morning, and sense the gentle embrace of my presence. Can you detect that subtle fragrance drifting through the air? That whisper of blossoms, that promise of warmth and tenderness? What you are experiencing is not an illusion. It is the aroma of new life springing forth, a celestial breeze carrying my words straight to your soul. Hear me. The season of divine abundance is fast approaching. Let these words take root in your heart and bloom into steadfast hope. Your home shall soon overflow with gifts not measured by human hands, provision more generous than you have dared to imagine. Yes, I tell you clearly, a time of healing and restoration stands on the horizon, ready to break forth like a glorious dawn over you and your family. Listen to the rhythm of your own heart as it quickens, as if it already knows what I speak is true. Come, my dear one, confess your trust in me. Say it aloud, whisper it, think it if you must, but embrace it wholeheartedly. For those who believe in my promises, who pray in the name of Jesus with unwavering faith, shall witness prayers rising like fragrant incense before my throne. My answer shall not delay forever. I do not tarry in vain, and you shall see new beginnings flood your life, open heavens, rains of mercy, and a shower of blessings so abundant that every corner of your existence will shine. This abundance is not mere fancy. It is your inheritance as one who holds fast to my word. Yet you must understand that every precious blessing has its season. Consider how a tiny life grows unseen within the womb for 9 months, nurtured and protected, until it is ready to burst forth into the world. Think of a seed, dry and dormant, that must fall into fertile earth and break open before it can awaken to a new life of green shoots and strong roots. Your blessings, too, require patience and time. They must mature, hidden from your sight, until every element aligns for your ultimate good. I know this truth stirs something deep within you. You understand that the best things in life do not come in an instant. I see that spark of faith in your eyes. You will not grow weary, nor will you give up halfway. Keep your gaze fixed on the horizon, that line where sky and earth kiss, where tomorrow's promise awaits your arrival. With each purposeful step, you rise from where you are now, moving into the life I have designed for you. The wind that once felt cold and hostile will shift, carrying instead the sweet scent of my favor. Do not let fear sabotage your destiny. Embrace change, knowing I orchestrate every transition for your benefit. Just as rivers carve through stone over time to form lush valleys, I am shaping your path to abundant joy and peace. Through every shift and turn, I want you surrounded by people who inspire, uplift, and challenge you in the best ways. Individuals who help you grow wiser, stronger, and more loving. I want you resourced, not merely with material goods, but with the insight and counsel to steward every gift I bestow. Walk with me, child, and know this unshakable truth. If I am for you, no voice of accusation or judgment can hold any power. While others may attempt to cast shadows over your future, remember that I stand as your defender, your shield, your ever-watchful guardian. My presence confounds your enemies and silences their accusations. In my arms you find sanctuary that no storm can breach. I have set these promises before you, like a banquet in the wilderness. I ask you now to feed on them, to let them nourish your soul. Wear them like armor, a reminder that you are on the edge of a breakthrough. Your life, once touched by my hand, cannot remain ordinary. Your faith, once tested, emerges refined and radiant. Your heart, once wounded, will be restored to wholeness. Take courage. The divine breeze you feel is my spirit, guiding you toward fields of vibrant color and sweet perfume, toward a harvest waiting to be gathered by hands of faith. Lean into this truth and allow it to brighten every corner of your mind. I stand here with you, cheering your every step, steadying you when you stumble, whispering promises that will not fail. Today you have heard my voice, and tomorrow I will be here again. Yes, I promise you, I will not abandon you. Day after day I invite you to enter into the fullness of my grace. Do not lose heart. Keep believing, keep praying, keep trusting. This new era of abundance and overflowing joy is not a distant dream. It is my reality waiting to unfold in your life. My love for you is endless, and my plans surpass your greatest hopes. Now go forth with a smile, confident that I hold your future, and that all will come to pass as I have spoken. Listen to me, child. Quiet your racing thoughts and let my words settle like morning dew upon your heart. I am the Lord who formed you, who breathed life into your lungs, who shaped your soul with infinite care. Today, I want to place something beautiful inside your chest. A holy flame that will never go out. A shimmering ember of promise and assurance that will keep you warm in every season of your life. I want it to remain there forever, so that when trials roar like beasts in the night, you will remember the future of peace and joy that I have prepared for you. Hear me now. I desire your good. Do you understand how deeply that truth runs? It is woven into the fabric of eternity. Each dawn, as you come before me with sincerity, I whisper blessings into your ear. I want to see you thrive in a life of harmony and divine prosperity. Picture your home bathed in a gentle light, free from strife and bitterness. No more constant arguments, no dark cloud of division hovering over your loved ones. Instead, I will shape your heart into something tender and innocent, unburdened by the pain of yesterday's wounds. Remain in that childlike purity, and watch as I turn every obstacle into a stepping stone, every sorrow into a wellspring of strength. Soon you will witness with your own eyes how those who have stood against you stumble and fall. False companions who sneer behind your back. Those who think themselves clever, yet fail daily before my gaze. Those who value gold yet dwell in poverty of soul will fade into irrelevance. These voices, dripping with jealousy and contempt, will prove empty. They laugh now, but their pride crumbles like a city built on sand. Meanwhile, you shall stand on solid ground, rooted in my love. Yes, I assure you, my favor over you will spark hatred and envy in darkened hearts. Opposition will arise wherever you tread. But never fear. Remember that they boast of what they cannot truly possess. They parade false perfection, hiding a festering decay within. You, however, belong to me. I will defend you. I will shield you like an eagle sheltering its young beneath strong wings. You do not worship an imaginary god. I am real, more real than the ground beneath your feet. I am powerful, eternal, king above all kings. My love is no hollow word. I have shown you time and again what I am willing to do on your behalf. Think back on your journey. Count the moments when I have delivered you from fear, guided you through darkness, poured comfort into your wounded spirit. Did I ever fail you then? I will not fail you now. Banish worry, dismiss despair. Do not allow grief to sink your soul. Let no threat, no lie, no intimidation break your resolve. I am with you, holding back death, disease, lack, and harm. I command blessings to flow toward you like rivers of abundant grace. Take my word to heart, child. Embrace these promises and declare, I believe you, Lord. Speak it with conviction. This very day I will reveal a glimpse of my unfailing love, a sign only you can understand. Observe your surroundings. Notice the small wonders I arrange just for you, the tiny miracles hidden in plain sight. Feel how my presence hums in the air, how I have painted beauty into your life in subtle, exquisite ways. Let these sights and sounds reassure you, drawing you closer into my loving arms. Yet as I strengthen you, know that there are those who hate the confidence you carry in your heart, an unwavering faith that rattles their cages. They see in you something they cannot touch, the radiance of a soul truly cared for by its creator. They envy your peace, and they despise your hope. Threatened by my love for you, they will lash out with bitterness, spreading doubts like poisoned arrows. They want to snatch away your blessings, steal your happiness. They hurl empty words, shouting into the void, trying to convince you that you are deceived, that I do not exist, that love is an illusion, that no greater purpose stirs beneath your struggles. But your spirit knows my truth. In the stillness of morning, you feel my affection embrace you like a comforting friend. You sense it when you open your eyes, when you draw your first breath each day. This affection is the quiet power that strengthens your heart, lifts your head, and propels you forward step by step. My love is your armor and shield, fending off every fear, scattering every doubt. And as you move forward, infused with this heavenly confidence, no opposition can withstand your resolve. You will advance from victory to victory, never alone. For I, the living God, am by your side. My wisdom shall guide your feet. My strength shall uphold your soul. and my love shall inspire a courage you never knew you had. Resist the venom of doubt and despair. Let them wail and rage as they must. You stand in the gentle warmth of my truth, and that truth is your foundation. I am with you forever and always. You are my beloved child, known and chosen before time began. Do not rush past these words or treat them as something common. Linger in this moment with me. I speak to you as a father, as the one who has seen the secret corners of your heart, who knows the roads you have traveled, and who holds your future in capable, unshakable hands. Day after day, through gentle dawns and turbulent storms, you belong to me. Understand this. I will care for you as surely as I breathed life into your soul. Even if the mountains crumble and the earth beneath you trembles, know that nothing, no disaster, no heartbreak, no unseen force can tear you from my protection. You and your family are cradled in my hands. Trust my words, for they are truth spoken into your existence. Place your faith in my promises, anchor your hope in my love, and rest in my healing power. I am your provider, the one who stokes the flame of hope within you. I am the fire that consumes every discouraging whisper in your mind and warms your affection for those you cherish. Shut out the voice of deception. Do not entertain thoughts that poison your peace. Stop feeding secrets that gnaw at your soul. Instead, bring everything to my light, where grace and forgiveness flow like a mighty river. I'm your Father, your God, and I show my love by offering you this precious opportunity for transformation. I have loved you despite your failings, and I continue to bless you despite your flaws. But now, child, it is time. Time to set your foot upon the path of faith. Time to taste freedom like fresh air on a mountaintop. These words are etched into this very hour, specifically for you. Yes, you. I love you so profoundly that I long for you to return here tomorrow, for I have new revelations waiting, new chapters of hope to unveil. Whisper it now. Jesus, I love you. Let those words tumble from your lips and rise into the heavens. How I delight in the sound of that confession. Believe what I am telling you. Good news hurries toward you, eager to break into your life. Your faith has kept you standing firm under the harsh winds of adversity, and I need you to remain unshaken. I know weariness weighs heavily on your soul, but I say to you, persist. Resist the urge to surrender. Beyond the pressure and the pain lies a new era of peace. Your perseverance is not in vain. This is not the moment to give up, to toss aside your happiness and let your enemies gloat. I see your faith and the courage glowing in your heart like hot embers. You are so close, just one more step, and you will behold mighty angelic hosts ready to uphold you. Surging toward you are towering blessings, colossal joys, and dazzling gifts. Responsibilities will arise, yes, but they will bring laughter and satisfaction rather than burdens. Victory is real. The distant horizon you once deemed unreachable will soon rest within your grasp. By my will, I shall reposition you, lifting you up and placing you in surroundings filled with goodness. You will know harmony, encounter sincere hearts, and find yourself liberated from crippling debts. You will wake each morning with a spark in your spirit, working toward beautiful goals that enrich your life. Let faith flood your being now. Even if your senses cannot yet detect these changes, hold fast. Fight with joy and certainty until the promise materializes. Take courage, You are not a random chance of the universe. You are my child, chosen before time first unfurled its wings. You know this, because I have shown you sign upon sign. Oh, the tragedy, if you were to ignore these words and spurn the miracles. I long to work through you and your family. Sometimes you cower before walls that exist only in your mind. But I declare to you, no barrier can withstand my blessing. I have already forgiven you and cleansed your soul. If there is anything you still conceal, bring it forth now. No excuse can stand between you and the love and mercy I lavish upon you. I want to bless you so completely that even your own doubts cannot halt the flood of my affection. If you try to raise obstacles, know that I will simply sweep them aside. I send forth my word into your life, and it will never return to me empty. It will accomplish feats greater than you can imagine, bearing fruit, birthing miracles, shining victories, and incomparable joy. I will reveal wonders to you, glimpses so stirring that once you comprehend them, you will never turn away from this extraordinary love. For I am not just a distant deity. I am the God who cradles your destiny, who weeps over your sorrows, who fights for your victory, and who rejoices in your every triumph. I love you, my precious one, now and always. Amen.